Welcome back, lads. We're here with another Hyper Scape video on the Murph Lads channel. Today we're going over the patch notes and we're going to check out the new Halloween event. There's a ton of really important changes that they made in this patch. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good, to be honest. We're going to go over all that today. Then after that, we'll go into some gameplay with the Halloween event and see what that's like. And don't forget, we have that event coming up at 100 subscribers, so if you want to be a part of that, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, at least if you enjoy the video. Alright, let's see what we got. So before we even get into the actual patch notes, let's just see what kind of cosmetics they have for the Halloween event. Alright, so, oh look, that's interesting. Claim 5 more and get a special gift. I didn't know that was a thing. I wonder what you get. Maybe like a higher tier reward, like epic maybe? Question mark? Alright, currency, starter pack. Alright, so yeah, that's what we got. It's kind of cool, kind of standard. It's not like too Halloween-y. That's freaking awesome though, oh my god. I want that. Hell yeah. That's cool. Wolfsbane. Pretty cool. What the hell? Dude, this is freaking awesome. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's nasty. Yeah, I like that color scheme though, it looks really good. Ugh, creepy. Yeah, kind of boring. Ooh, it's all rusted out. Alright, last one. Oh, he looks awesome. Hell yeah, I might get that, that looks so cool. That's pretty cool too. Alright, so that's what they have in the store for the Halloween event, and let's go ahead and, look at some patch note thingies. So the first thing we're going to look at is going to be the settings changes they made, which I think they did a great job on. So the patch isn't actually out yet, but we do already have the patch notes for it, and there's a few important settings changes that are going to be happening. So the most important thing is that if you're on console, or if you're just using a controller in general, then all of your aiming related settings are gonna get reset. So you're gonna have to go back in and change all that to your playstyle. Auto sprint is gonna be on by default, and they added an exponential curve to the aim response curve setting. A lot of the default aim settings have also been adjusted. We don't know exactly what those are gonna be yet, but it won't be as ridiculous as when the game first came out. There's gonna be 2 new controller layouts. And something that you guys have been asking for since the game first came out is finally here. We have the FOV slider for console. I think it's going to be on both the PS4 Pro and Xbox One right now. Eventually it'll work on all versions of the consoles. And that'll be coming out in November. So the default value for the FOV slider is going to be 80. And you can change it to anything between 70 and 105, which is pretty dope. And then with the Halloween event, of course, we have all this decoration, and there's going to be tons more decoration in game, and we'll show you that in just a second. If you want to play it, it's not squads, you need to be playing solo. Anytime there's a limited time game mode, it's going to be your most game mode option. So essentially it's just solos that's set at night, and I think for the first 5 minutes it is, there's something called second chance, which is where if you die within that first 4 minutes, 40 seconds, you just automatically respawn. You drop in with your dropship and it's like you never died. If you die after the first 5 minutes, it's just like a normal game though, you don't come back. But that's pretty dope for new players because they'll get to play more and have more practice and die more. And also, it's not like a one-time thing. If you die 16 times within those first 4 minutes, 40 seconds, you're gonna respawn 16 times. It's crazy. And then next week, the Halloween event is gonna be transitioning to squads. I'm assuming there's still going to be the standard squads match because that's how they have their rank system. So I don't really think they'll get rid of that. I think that's going to be there for the entire season. But instead of solos, we'll have squads Halloween, which is again going to be in darkness. And it's going to be covered in a thick fog, so it's going to be reduced visibility, which means long-range fights are going to be, if not impossible, they're going to be very difficult. And on top of that, the hacks and weapons that spawn in the game are going to be limited. It's only certain items that are going to be available, which is including the new platform hack that we haven't actually seen yet. I actually noticed something super important about the platform hack that I'm going to get into in another video. So if you want to know how to win fights with the platform hack, Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the future videos. The week after that, we're gonna have the Floors Lava squad-based limited time game mode. That's all I'm gonna say about that right now. We're gonna talk a lot more about that game mode in a future video. There's also a ton of weapon adjustments, and this is where I disagree. Like we saw in the last patch, they again increased the aim assist on ADS pretty much across the board, and then reduced hipfire aim assist across the board. I think the problem with this is that PC and console is getting the same patch, and the camera does not move the same. It's still hella janky on console, unfortunately. So guns that were already difficult to hipfire and control are just gonna be freaking impossible for some people, like the Harpy, Ripper, Riot One. A lot of people have trouble hipfiring those guns. Now they're gonna feel forced to ADS to land their shots, but there's usually too much movement in this game for you to be able to track while ADSing at close and medium range. The other big weapon change that they made, which I don't understand how they thought this was a good idea, was that for the area damage weapons, they both increased the damage on basically all of them, and they increase the explosion's area of effect significantly. The damage boost is relatively minor across all the fusions, but it is a few points on just about every fusion. And the explosion's area of effect, they made that bigger. So now we're probably gonna see a lot more people that are maybe not as good at the game, just sitting in buildings with the Komodo, the Skybreaker, the Salvo, etc., and just waiting on people to come in and just not give them a chance. For hacks, they also nerfed the invisibility and vulnerability and the heal. Invisibility and vulnerability, I think that was a good change. They just reduced it by a second. The heal got a huge nerf, which is ridiculous because it was already kind of rare compared to other hacks. And on top of reducing the heal, the health regen trigger delay is going from, instead of 5 seconds, it's now 15 seconds. Oh, the mine, that actually got a buff. Instead of doing 30 damage for every fusion level and then 45 at the end, it's now gonna be 40 damage and then 60 at the end for max fusion. They also increased the requirements for 3 of the ranks in the ranking system, Silver, Diamond, and Champion. It's not a huge change, but there is a wider margin between each of those now. So if you drop down a level, that's why you were just on that threshold, and you should be able to get it back in just a game or two. They also improved the deployment speed and maneuverability while you're in the air, which they implemented now because they have a second chance, so people are going to be spending a lot more time in the drop pods. And a big change for all you sniper lovers is they finally fixed the glitch where the protocol lens flare would still be showing after you switch to a different weapon. So if you're using the protocol and you get that ridiculously bright, blinding red flare, and then you switch to whatever your secondary is, that flare should now properly disappear. I don't know if they fixed the issue where you can see the flare through walls or not. The patch notes don't actually say anything about that. We'll have to check in game and see how it works. They also improved a bunch of UI stuff. We're not going to get into that. We're just going to get straight into the Halloween event and see how it is. I'm not going to commentate in the game. I'm just going to let you guys see it for yourself and make your own opinions. If you like the video or you want to be part of the subscriber event, remember to drop a like and subscribe down below. And let me know what game mode you're most excited for. And I'll prioritize making a video for that stuff over something that maybe you're not as interested in. Alright, thanks for stopping by, lads. I'll see you in the next one.
A new name at the top. Sectors are about to collapse.
Don't mind me. Gunshot! Super, got 3.
Hello, gravity event is about to start.
Be aware of your location, contenders. Sectors are starting to collapse.
Gunshot! 2 secondes. Salut! Je
The low
Gravity event is ending.
Salut.
Warning, watch out for collapsed sectors. Brilliant. We are down to the last 10 contenders.
Where did that come from? Wait up.
A new contender needs the top. Have to reload.
Ça va mal.
Happy Halloween,
Way
contenders.
back.
Eliminate all other contenders or secure the ground to win. Warning, watch out for collapsed sectors.
Salut.
A new name at the top. The lethal melee event is about to start.
Super, got 3. Voilà.
Be aware of your location, contenders.
Here.
Sectors are starting to collapse.
Allez.
Sectors about to collapse. Working harder. Implement.
Where did that come from? First one out. Deux secondes. Gunshot. Don't mind me. Allez. Wait up. Tu m'as raté. You're good. Here. Reloading. Been shot. All right. from?